The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Blood and tears, trying to make the stress disappear. No one else is so dear. Mama, you're always there. A mama like you should be a mama for everyone. Someone who understands and do the best she can. You are the queen of all queens.
You're truly a blessing. Mama, you're special. Thanks for all you've done for me. Love is the greatest.
Hey, good morning, Sunrisers, and welcome to another Thankful Thursday right here on Sunrise, the Mommy Edition.
It is.
Dennis, is just for you.
No, I mean, it's going to be a great day. We're starting our celebration of mothers, and of course, our set is courtesy of the one and only Skay Events, our top decorator, who was recently actually a guest on Corner Up. Did you saw that episode?
I did. It was a very cool episode. Very, very cool. Yeah. So it's nice that we get to experience her and see, you know, all that goes behind the company and the productions and putting everything together. And then now she's here with us this morning. She's done our set, rather.
Yes.
So yeah, it's nicey.
I expect we should be chatting with her.
I expect
May
we
is just
should.
so chock full. Well, it's the definition of what when we say it's chock full of. May is chock full of days and events and observations.
Really
it's a
is.
busy month.
Listen, yesterday was Teacher's Day.
Yes.
Right? And the day before, I was one of those parents. Me say, the pharmacy cocky. Let me say crowd, you know, line of traffic for going to Fontana. I am just like, listen.
Yep.
But what I loved about it was there was a crowd. People were going in to
But
get
there's always
things
going to
for
be
the-
a crowd. It's Mother's Day. It's not like it's Father's
for
Day.
Teacher's Day I'm talking about.
Oh, Teacher's Day.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
for Teacher's Day. And I was very
right?
pleased to
Yes.
see how many parents were running in with their kids to pick up items, because I think often Teacher's Day a lot of people go, Teacher's Day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's nice to see that there seemed from my lens to be a little bit more effort.
Yeah.
Because we are nothing without our teachers. I say it all the time. Like
True.
there's
You want to hear a little joke? I've never said this publicly. I mean, like, my friends know.
Yeah.
But, like, I hated Teachers' Day every year.
You don't want any
As a
more
teacher,
mugs?
No.
Why?
It's funny. It was weird for me because I taught upper school. I taught sixth formers and fifth formers. They're all gone by this time. Them gone on study leave. And so, like, for me, after Teacher's Day, I sit in the staff room and watch everybody get one bag of basket and one bag of this and one bag of fandangos. Not what usually, like, on a rare year, one student might come and
say, sir, here's your mug.
But like now, you get lots of past students finding you and sending you messages, or you get tagged in somebody's post as a teacher that they remember, and you're like, I guess it was worth it after all.
Listen, it's so worth it. I say it all the time. Our children spend more time with their teachers than they do with us. Their waking hours, majority of their waking hours are spent in school.
Yeah.
So the role that the teachers play is critically important to who the child becomes. So I am very appreciative of the teachers who show up and show out for our kids. So thank you, Dennis. We appreciate you.
Big ups to Nicola Franklin, Petrie Franklin, that's Jackson's teacher.
Oh,
He's quite fond of her. But he's always quite fond of his teacher. He has a really good relationship with his teacher. But yeah, big up Mrs. Petrie Franklin.
Very nice, very nice. Did you say that Tami and Ite were substitute teachers as well?
I saw, yeah. I saw it.
IT, as the PE teacher, listen, that was not in my bingo cards. I said, IT, jump in, Jackson. Hey. I was like, all right, fighty, fit IT.
I like it. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. There's a little bit of it there. Whoa, all right. Okay.
I don't know who's having more fun, to be absolutely honest.
Who a lead who? IT look like he just come from GC Foster. Yeah. All right, and Tami was in her element with little kids,
teaching them songs.
Admittedly, she has an advantage.
She does. She has her own school at home. Too funny.
That was an IT joke. Am I allowed to give that joke?
Yes, you are. But on the while we're speaking about children and speaking about Teachers Day and so on, let's talk a bit about the child's tip, shall we?
All right.
Yeah, what's the tip of the day?
Okay, so here's our tip of the day. Encourage your children to share their thoughts, feelings, and concerns as you listen without interruption or being judgmental. Just listen. I always say, I think I said it last week, it is important to let your children know that you are listening. Yeah. Because it develops a sense of responsibility. Yeah. If they know that their voice matters, then they know that what they say matters, and then they become more responsible because of what they say. If they think, nobody not listening to me, I can't say anything, then they become careless and flippant with the things that they say, and before you know it, them start to some terrible things. Yeah. And you need to let them know that you're listening. So you're like, way off in the corner, that thing that you moms do, like you hear and you see around the corner.
Everything.
How do you, well, I know that Jackson wonders like how I see everything. I'm not going to let him know some of the secrets.
Yes.
But like I still marvel because I know some of the secrets as a parent and I still don't know some of the ways how my wife see the things and hear the things and smell the things and know the things and,
I genuinely feel like we're never the same because of, you see, in that newborn stage, something happens to your hearing, like literally, biologically, something happens. Yes. And I don't think it ever reverts.
That is true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
I
your
can
body
pick out a baby crying. I can pick out a baby crying anywhere. Just there's something about the frequency.
The frequency of it, honestly.
It just...
And I can tell you this for free. I could be outside. So where I live, there is... In three houses in a row, there are babies. One is 3, one is 17 months, that's mine, and one just turned 1. And if I'm outside and I'm hearing crying, I know which one it is. Yeah. Because they're in the same way we know a spoken voice, it's different. Yes. And it communicates different things. It honestly, it's amazing.
That belly aching cry, that
very
discomfort
different.
cry.
Very different.
Yeah.
But 100%, I am an advocate and I agree in entirety about listening to your children. I think that it is a beautiful thing when your children feel safe to know that they can communicate, they can be heard. I do not believe that children should be seen and not heard. I am proper anti that.
But if you encourage it, you have to deal with the consequences of it.
Correct. But I think also it helps them to navigate and understand appropriate from inappropriate, how much I can say from can't say, how I can express myself and express disappointment even to elders with respect and regard.
I give you a joke there. So I'm big on teaching emotional precision.
Yes.
So I want you to know what your emotions are. Yeah. Right? Because sometimes some people say, you may feel away, and like, it's
what
just
is
abstract.
The away?
Yeah. So like, I remember Jackson was looking sad about something, and I said, what's wrong with you? You're sad? Why do you look sad? And he said, I'm not sad. I'm angry because you took away the tablet.
Good for you, Jackson. It's a difference. There's a difference.
No, and I tried to explain it, but no, I have to say, well, you're not getting it.
Yeah. And regardless of expressing it, appreciate you expressing it, but you still ain't changing the circumstance.
Exactly. But I like the fact that you understand. This is not my sad face. This is my angry face. And yeah, definitely.
You mentioned earlier about, moms having this ability to sonic hearing and also sensing and feeling things. A big part of what makes us moms, obviously, is our biology and our makeup. And a part of the process of fertility and having children is our ovaries. So today actually is World Ovarian Cancer Day.
Oh, wow, yes.
Yeah,
yes,
so I
yes,
actually
yes,
really
yes.
want to highlight that. It's a critically important one, and it's one that actually impacts a lot of people right here in Jamaica. We have a lot of our cancers in women are related to for areas of fertility. So cervical cancer, ovarian cancer, breast cancer. So let's speak a bit about that. Ovarian cancer is a major disease responsible for some 140,000 deaths globally every year, and around 1 in 70 women will get the disease at some point in their lives. And yet, most know very little about it. So for that reason, World Ovarian Cancer Day was established to highlight the plight of women with the condition and also provide hope and bring women together from across the globe for obviously research purposes and to raise awareness to help others recognize the dangers and signs very early. It's a big party. Early detection is so critically important. But also, early detection helps us to increase survival and recovery. So, you know, some telltale signs include bloating, a need for frequent urination, a pain in the abdomen. And let me just say, outside of it being Ovarian Cancer Day, if you experience things that just don't feel like your body is doing what it normally does, get checked out.
Yeah.
Please just get checked out. We know our bodies.
I was about to say
women alike.
Yeah,
we know
when
our
something
bodies.
is off.
So just check it out. Don't say, say this don't feel right, but let's just check it out. And I'm going to encourage the men to do the same, because men often wait too long to check out something that they know they're experiencing, but they're so caught up in being the providers,
of life.
getting, get checked out.
Check the things.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, you know what? CVM, CVM has some big things coming up, of course, in terms of programming. Big news for the football fans. And non-football fans. The CASAFA Championship League semi-finals and finals will be live right here on CVM TV.
Nice.
So catch all the action from the semi-finals this weekend, starting with the big showdown this Friday, that's tomorrow, where Olympic Gardens FC is going to face off against the mighty JDF FC. It's going to be a big match. Showtime is 8:20 p.m. and you can see live action right here on CVM TV. So definitely you want to check that out. I'm going to be reminding you later on in the show, because we do want you to tune in. All right?
We'll have a quick birthday shout out.
Oh yeah, whose birthday it is today?
Listen now. And this one is very...
Whoever it is, bring them, come and take a picture right here.
I know, right? Little flowers background. So Tanisha is the resident hairstylist for Mrs. Kitty.
Okay,
and Ten's daughter is turning 13 today. So I want to say a very big happy birthday to the one and only Shalane Williams.
Shalane, happy birthday, Shalane.
Shalane. To be said no other way.
Shalane.
Wishing you a wonderful birthday, Mama. 13 is great. Welcome to the teens.
You remember when you turned 13? I was like, oh, finally, I'm a teenager.
Look here, I do remember vividly. I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to be 10.
Yeah.
Because I really wanted to be double digits.
Yeah.
And you know, once you're double digits for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Anybody ever realize that?
Yes.
No? Okay, great. Me alone. All right, moving on. And then 13 just feels like a step in,
a rite
like
of passage.
Right. And then now I just can't wait for 40.
Oh, you're not 40 yet? A joke. That's all the time we have for it's over to our Thursday morning mixtape. Run the Mama Love track, please.
Wipe those tears from your eyes. I will be the hungry, so we pour Mama. So many times we go through days without food to eat, Mama. So many nights we sleep in a bundle like a flock of sheep, Mama. I know what it feels like to have a holy shoes on my feet. So Mama, don't cry, 'cause I know I'm gonna make you beat your dance. Thank you, Mama, for the 9 months you carried me through all those pain and suffering. No one knows the pressure you bear, just only you. Give you all my love, oh yeah. Thank you, Mama, for the 9 months you carried me through all those pain and suffering.
no one knows the pressure you bear, just only you. It's my words and my terms. Mama, I will never let you down. I'll never go away. I'll always be around.
Oh, mama, I love you true, and I know you love me too. Oh, mama, mama won't make you blue. I wish that every mother was as sweet as you are. I know you're my shining star. Stay by me, never go too far. Oh, mama, you can depend on me now, 'cause I see you've tried your best. Now it's up to me to do the rest. Mama taught us how to pray.
There is no love like a mother's love, mama love. There is no touch like a mother's touch, mama touch. And there is no home like a mother's home, mama home.
We have a foul outside the box. This is a very critical moment in this intense match. The tension in the stadium is palpable. He prepares for the free kick, strikes the ball, and
do whatever the crunch you want. New KFC saucy wings. Delicious, hot, and spicy wings tossed in savory mango habanero or buffalo sauce. Wings that will crunch the rest. New KFC saucy wings. It's finger-licking good.
Seize the next IPO opportunity seamlessly with the Sagicor E-Invest.
The time by Sagicor E-Invest is 6.
Give your children a head start with Short Start from CIBC Caribbean. Plus, at 12, apply for their Visa debit card for smart spending in stores, online, and overseas. Come see what banking better together looks like for you at CIBC. Ambitions made real.
Excuse me, that looks delicious. Where did you get that pizza?
Pizza, please. Best pizza in town.
Pizza Please, the widest variety of pizzas in Jamaica. Grab a slice or order a whole pie. Find us at 4 locations across Kingston and Ocho Rios and at pizzapleaseja.com. Pizza Please, Italian pizzas, Jamaican flavors.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Right, proof of the longer days and shorter nights that the summer is fast approaching. Good morning, it's 18 minutes after 6 on this Thursday morning here in Kingston. That means you're right on time for the headlines with your headliner herself, Tony K. Olivia Dawkins. How are you?
Full government name.
On the TV. Who's right? I'll take it.
Right, TKO.
Also, no, I was just about to say, please note, TKO naturally. All right.
Looks like
Good morning.
TKO.
Yeah. Good morning. I am. I'm here trying to figure out how to. Oh, here we are. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm here trying to figure out if Yendi even recognize the place. Mendy, it's good to have you back, man.
It's great.
I feel like it's been so long.
It's been so long. It's good to be here. How are you, T?
You know, I'm doing very well. I'm fighting a little cold/flu, but you know, I'm fighting the fight.
I love how you professionals manage to either talk over it or under it, but you find a way around the situation. It's
in showbiz, they say the show must go on. But so you know what else must go on? The headlines.
News.
Let's do it. Let's get into it. So before I jump into the headlines, though, can I say how much I love our Mother's Day set? It is looking fabulous, courtesy of SK Events. Okay, SK, hello there. Thank you for the beauty.
I think it's Skay.
Skay. Is Skay?
Skay. Shana K.
Shana K.
Pottinger. Good morning, Shanake.
That's what I thought was SK, because it's
that's
Shanna.
I call her SK.
All right, Ski.
But it's Ski.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All I know is it nice bad. All right, so next up, parents urged to play active role in children's literacy development. Prime Minister Andrew Holness is urging parents to take a more active role in their children's literacy development, emphasizing that literacy begins at home and should not be the sole responsibility of teachers. Speaking on Read Across Jamaica Day activities at Seawood Primary and Infant School in St. Andrew yesterday, he highlighted the importance of a strong literacy and media literacy skills for children to critically engage with information, make informed choices, and navigate the complex modern media environment with information being thrown at us through our screens, whether it's television, on the radio. He also noted that literacy is important for the development of any society, adding that it's the process by which young ones develop the skills to access knowledge.
Well, I'm a huge advocate for this.
Yeah.
I think anyone who knows me knows how much I read.
Yeah.
Anyone who knows me knows how much I encourage reading in my home. I believe 100% in books before screens. I think it is a critical aspect of the development of a child and an adult. I think even as adults, we have to be so careful not to be so caught up in scrolling that we ourselves stop fine-tuning our minds and our vocabulary and our means of expression. So I 100% agree. Read. Books. 100%.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. We've been saying it for a little while now. We were saying it earlier this week that people who read for pleasure, they are known to be, it's a good predictor of success. And I think it's something that you have to encourage in your children. But guess what? As the Prime Minister, the point that the Prime Minister was making is that very often we leave it to the teachers to fix. We have this thing in Jamaica where if something is wrong in the society or something needs to be done, we need to put it in schools. Put it in your yard. Put it in your home. Why don't you take it up? The amount of things that need to be put in schools, we'd have to have start school at 7 o'clock and finish school at 7 in order for all the Marcus Garvey, the reading, the this and the that. Everything can be at school. And the teaching learning process needs all the stakeholders, not just the teachers and the students and the management of the institutions, but also the parents, the wider community that supports the context in which the children grow.
It's interesting that you mentioned the stakeholders, because who has the biggest stake? It ought to be the parents.
Exactly.
You understand?
Exactly.
So
Definitely.
it is critically important. And let's not forget that this do as I say, not as I do thing, nothing do gossip.
They're not going to do it if they don't say do it.
Children replicate behaviors more than they take words and put them into action. So if they are looking at your behavior, you best believe whatever that behavior is, they're going to replicate it, positive or negative.
You ever hear a 5-year-old tell you that you're on your phone on no devices day?
In other words, he doesn't. That child doesn't know the word yet, but they might try to say hypocrite.
But yeah, so let's get involved, parents.
How many syllables?
What's the message?
Language of origin, please.
All right.
Okay, we get it.
Next
Hypocrite,
up,
okay.
Team Jamaica ready for World Relay. Team Jamaica has officially touched down in Guangzhou, China, ahead of the much anticipated World Relays. Fueled by energy, determination, and national pride, our athletes are focused and ready to proudly represent the black, green, and gold on the world stage. And the countdown to excellence has begun. They get ready to shine. The 2025 World Athletics Relays will be held on Saturday, May 10 and Sunday, May 11 at the Guangdong, Olympic Stadium in Guangzhou. This event is a crucial qualifier for the 2025 World Athletics Championships in Tokyo and will feature the debut of the mixed 4x100 meter relay, joining the existing men's and women's 4x100 and 4x400 meter events, as well as the mixed 4x400 meter relay.
It's nice bad. I'm not going to lie. Life just nice when sporting events go.
I know you love your events.
You love your sports.
No, I'm just saying.
No, not heading to China this weekend. But, hey, I saw a post yesterday from World Athletics. We were looking at some of the images on screen just now. And I'm not even going to lie. When I saw Shelly and Sharika in the same frame, I was just like, yo.
Yeah.
And then when you slide, because it was a carousel post. And then when you slide and then you see Kishane Thompson off on the mark, and then you see Johan behind him to pass. Me, I say, I wonder if this is a first leg and second leg, or is this a second and a third?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so exciting. It's so exciting. You think they're going to make Kishane anchor?
They could.
They're going to have to make sure I'm deep though of work on the deep.
You're the coach.
But nobody finishes better than Shelly.
But Shelly also, nobody starts better than her either. So
decisions.
All right, coaches, we'll see what you decide.
It's going to be so exciting, so exciting.
Yeah, so we are looking forward to that for sure. All right, next up tonight at 8 p.m., Donnie McClurkin on The Cut. With just 2 episodes left in The Cut, the season looks to wrap things up with a special anointing. The church takes a seat in the barbershop with renowned gospel singer Donnie McClurkin. So check this out.
One thing is for certain, Donnie McClurkin is always working.
We would go downstairs and eat after every service. Mother Spence would say, "Oh, look at him, that boy's so gravelicious."
If they were doing a biopic about Donnie McClurkin's life,
Lord, it had to be rated R. Sometimes the breaking of us is the making of us. The Bible says, and I'm going to do this without crying. Hold on a second.
Wow.
I hate this. The Bible says.
Take your time, my boss.
The Cut, brought to you by Flow.
It's interesting to note that the crew actually noted that this was probably the most emotional episode they've ever shot. So it's going to be an interesting watch.
Donnie is an emotionally honest person, and he has, made that an important thing. And I think that this interview comes at the right time because I think Wayne, as an interviewer, has evolved. He has grown, and he has become really good at handling people and their emotions. I think that Wayne, you're doing a really good job with the cut.
Absolutely. So we're looking forward to that. Donnie McClurkin on The Cut.
Nice.
All right. Well, it's time for a short break. Stay tuned. We'll see what Carlton, the finance guru, has in store in Money Masterclass. It's brought to you by JN Bank.
There is no touch like a mother's touch, mama touch. Hey, there is no home like a mother's home, mama home. Hey, she tell me, say, son, never have no doubt.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
From politics to global events, from social issues to breaking news, Lead Story Prime dives deeper, cuts through the noise, and uncovers the stories that shape your world. Join us every Tuesday at 8 p.m. for Lead Story Prime with me, George Davis, for an hour of incisive analysis, expert interviews, and unparalleled coverage of the issues you care about. Lead Story Prime, your front row seat to the most compelling discussions. Lead Story Prime, where the truth comes first. Only on CVM TV.
We are proud to supply all of Jamaica
with the highest standard of gas products to keep you safe and well taken care of. Choose well. Choose IGL.
The time by IGL is
6:30.
Hey, you don't want no people in your business?
You should take advantage of CVM TV's unbeatable small business advertising package. Trust me.
And get your goods and services in front of your customers today.
For $150,000, you get a high-quality professional commercial.
Plus 20 prime-time commercial spots.
That's massive exposure at a fraction of the cost.
Including on the #1 morning show in Jamaica, Sunrise.
So don't wait. Call us on 658-208-5377 and see your business goals happen right here on CVM Television.
Mommy don't live there no more. She don't live there no more. Not nice. Me swear from me heart, as long as me live, say she won't live there no more. Won't live there no more. Hey, mama, 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 mama.
All right, welcome back to Sunrise. So in this Money Masterclass, Carlton would break down some of the classic Jamaican sayings, right? So we all heard these sayings growing up.
My mother used to say sayings.
Those. You have any?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, plenty.
Oh, yeah.
But like, you hear like, don't put your hat where you can't reach it.
Yes.
Every mickle make a muckle. Some of these phrases. Well, they weren't just talk,
They were
real money lessons, but in disguise. So Carlton will show how our mom's words shaped the way we think about spending, saving, and staying in our lane. Okay? And obviously, eventually helping us develop smart financial habits. Carlton,
morning,
good morning.
Good morning. How are you both doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Give thanks. That's the most amazing part. Just give thanks, even when. So it's Mother's Day weekend, and I'm sure that we are all excited for persons who may have grown up with their mother, grandmother, a mother figure. We want to celebrate them this weekend.
Absolutely.
And what better way this morning is to look at the money messages from our moms, from our mother figures, because
I like that alliteration.
Money messages from our moms.
Ease yourself now, man. So, I know we all had a saying, and then he said his mother may have had some saying. Your mommy may have had some saying.
Sure.
My mother for sure had some sayings. Let's break down this morning. So when I give them out, you're going to give me your take on them as well. If you have heard them, or what does it mean for you? My mother, big up Miss Maggie, by the way.
Morning, Miss Mags.
Morning, Miss Maggie. Miss Maggie. Good morning. Don't put your hat where you can't reach it. That was a staple saying. If you come and ask for something and she don't have it, you not put my hat where you can't reach it. Don't put your hat where you can't reach it. And in essence, for me, by the way, you have heard that term before. Easily. Don't spend more than what you have. Number one. Don't live outside of your means. Number two. Try to stay to what you can afford. And that's an amazing
Set realistic objectives.
Set objectives where you know you're able to achieve.
You know you're not going to catch it. Why you develop, say you want that.
And you want. And that's an important thing that when we get that principle as adults now, Yendi, it keeps us grounded.
That's right.
We don't go out there and take loans to finance a lifestyle that we can't afford. We're staying within where we are able to comfortably live a good life. That's an amazing money principle that your mothers would have downloaded into all of us. Number two, every mickle make a muckle. We have all heard that. And those on YouTube land, please comment as well, because we have all heard that. Little by little save and invest. Wealth is not built overnight. It is built over time.
Yes.
That's the reality. I want to listen to that. For persons who want to get rich quick scheme, you know where you end up under the pyramid them. You know you end up on the scamming card because you just want to get rich quick. If we listen to our mother, we can't go wrong.
Every little bit counts.
Every little bit counts.
And every little bit counts going up, but every little bit counts going down.
That's right.
Every time you swipe the card, for things where you don't need. It's just this. It's just that.
The credit card. Mighty word.
Just a swipe. Oh, now realize that it all adds up. In a positive way or in a negative way.
That's right.
It all adds up. So it's important. Number three, and this is from my mother-in-law. She's always saying that to my wife, to my brother. Big up Miss Patsy. You know, this Jamaican name. Big up Miss Patsy.
Morning, Miss Patsy.
Don't red eye people things. No red eye. And I don't even know what it means even as an adult, because I don't know where red eye come from. But the concept behind it, being old enough to understand it, don't try to keep up with the Jones. And everything people have, you need. You don't need to be. Mary have a particular pencil at school. You come home and say you want this pencil. Leave people things alone. As adults, we think that is doing for us.
Because it teaches you to focus on what you have and don't compare yourself to others.
Comparison is a
my
thief
mother
of
used to
joy,
have a,
man.
My mother used to have a style. Carry it back.
Listen to me. I don't
Carry it
give you. Carry it back.
Carry it back.
Don't make the mistake on the pen, not about pencil.
Where you get it? I borrow it. Where you get it? So and so lend me. I trade it. Carry it back.
and sometimes as a child, I say, I don't understand what. But as an adult, you answer the principle behind it. Use what you have. And not extend yourself too much. Number 4, on every pan knock you for dead there. Listen to me now, I get this night and day, me upset. People gone out. Trip and keep. Which is why I know. Nothing. School to keep, you can't go. Think your friend them going out, you can't go. Grandmarket that keep, sometimes you can't go. And every pan knock for there. But as an adult, now, I to myself, I'm so glad because right now, no amount of events,
no
can
FOMO.
get me. No FOMO.
No FOMO.
Me used to this.
Your program.
We've been missing out.
I've been missing out all my life. So right now, no friend can draw me out. And it's so important because from a financial perspective, but there are people who FOMO sometimes pulls out money out of their pocket. They're afraid that they are missing out. So them say, go swipe the card, them go borrow, them go do things. And when they say, Jesus, I should not
party
have.
loan.
It's really not in the budget.
Party loan.
I'm
not bashing the entities. I'm just saying from an individual point, if you can't afford it, nobody run go out there. And every pan knock, if you go. Stay inside, man. Keep your skin quiet and stay inside. Number 5, you have to have your get vex money.
Hey.
I'm sure women.
Make sure every single young girl hear this and every woman know this.
What that means to you as a woman?
You know, I don't interpret it as get vex money, but I definitely interpret it as you must have something for yourself. No matter what, you're to have something for yourself. And I think it comes from a different time when, you know, the mom was responsible for the home. And as homemakers, they weren't the breadwinners. They were the nurturers, taking care of the home, which obviously is extremely valuable as well. But they weren't the ones bringing in the income and the keep. So I think it was make sure you have something for yourself, that if anything go upside down, you can
always have a contingency.
Yeah.
Always have you maybe not quite a sunken fund, but you know it is something that you can draw on because you know women are never broke. Never broke. No matter how them say them not money. When man say not money, you know, not money. But when woman say,
zoom in on the end this face.
A woman back in the day, oh my God.
All right, then it's
it's a wad of cash.
Yes, but it's a good principle, and I think a lot of more persons, women as well, everybody think
go under the mattress.
Yes.
Lift up the top right corner, but don't touch the thing to the left. The one on the right, you can't take something from there.
So always. Number 6, take time, broke na broke.
I never heard this one yet.
Take time, broke na broke. Take time, look at money we have. Never go broke one time. Take time, pinch it little here and there. Let's stretch the money little. Take time, broke na broke. No,
never
really
heard this one yet.
You don't hear that one yet.
Never hear that one yet. That one was Stony Hill one.
From son of grandmother. Take time, broke na broke. But take your time.
Broke na broke.
Yeah, you know, it's a lot for responsible spending.
Yeah.
Don't go to spend up everything one time. Little by little, you budget your money. You know you have to spend on X, spend on Y. Take your time. They get pay this week, they just run back and do it one time. Take time, broke na broke. Take your time. And the last one.
Granny.
Yes, thanks for that one. That one was an
Shana K's grandma.
Yeah, man, good. And the last one, save for a rainy day.
Yeah, my mother used to always talk about Miss a rainy day.
Mr. Rainy Day. It's coming. It is coming. The emergencies, they are coming.
100%.
The kids' school fee, it is coming. The tire go on change, it is coming. Unexpected illnesses at some time, it is coming. And we have to be financially prepared to weather the storm, weather the rain when it is actually here. Because whether you like it or not, we don't go and purchase sickness. We don't go and say, our tire burst, no. We don't go and do these things. But when they do come up, we should have something for the rainy day. Because we need to be able to steadily weather whatever season we are in our lives financially. So
But that just speaks to the impact that rainy days used to have on us associate. I mean, because in other developed countries, it's raining. They love rain. Move on.
Yeah. But you know what is interesting too? You know the saying, it's raining cats from dogs. We have a direct correlation to save for a rainy day. You know that?
No.
Because you know why they say it's raining cats and dogs?
Tell me. No,
because in that time, the roofs were thatch roofs, and when the rain would come down, the animals would go up into the roof for shelter, and the rain would come down so much that the roof would cave in, and the cats and the dogs would fall through.
Oh. No man, I want the mother them are passed on to her kids them as well. Make sure you're keeping that same energy.
Seriously?
To come
I'm not even kidding. You know I am the queen of random knowledge.
But
I'm very serious.
This morning's random knowledge was brought to you by J.N.
So on that rainy day, you're going to have to fix back your roof.
Yes. And maybe get some new pets.
Hey.
But that's it. But I want to pause this Mother's Day weekend. I want to big up my wife, who's an amazing mother, like top tier mother. I don't know, there's no book for it, but she does an amazing job. She sits down at that table every night for homework for 2 hours of study.
This is your mother.
And this is my mother. So big up my mommy now on Mother's Day. Big up Miss Maggie, Lady Maggie, who I think did an amazing job.
She never do bad at all. Miss Maggie, big up yourself. What's your wife's name?
This morning, Kadian.
Kadian. Blessings,
Morning, Kadian. This morning, and big up Miss Maggie.
Keep doing what you do.
And all the wonderful mothers, those who are online, those who are on our stream, those who will be watching after. Big up yourself, mothers. We appreciate it so very much. And I love you. I love you all. Wonderful. Good job.
You're too nice.
Thank you very much, Carlton. That's all the time we have for this morning's Money Masterclass. It was brought to you by JN Bank. And there's more sunrise after these messages.
And don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Yes.
Mommy don't live there no more. She don't live there no more. Not nice. Me swear from me heart, as long as me live, say she won't live there no more. Won't live there no more. Hey, mama.
The opportunity comes knocking, grab it. When I got my piece of land, I saw more than just soil. I saw a future. With a JN Bank small business loan, I grew that dream and built a better life for my family.
Start your journey with a JN Small Business Loan with small business loans as little as $10,000 and up to $4 million. Visit jnbank.com or contact us on WhatsApp at 876-295-1298 to get started.
Miss your share from the NWC's bucket full of goodies? Don't worry. The debt amnesty package has been extended for another 2 months. From now until May 31, you could benefit from debt write-offs. To find out if you qualify for benefits under the amnesty package, don't delay. Let's hear from you today. Dial 888-225-5692 or 888-call NWC. The NWC Debt Amnesty, a part of our bucket full of goodies.
For all your electrical needs, visit ABC Electrical Sales. We've got everything. Stocking top brands like CNCs, Philips, and Allen Bradley. We guarantee quality and reliability. Shop with us and save with even free island-wide delivery. Conditions apply. Visit us at Shop 8 Hagley Park Plaza, Kingston 10. Call 876-754-3714-5 or 876-754-3825-8. ABC Electrical Sales, for a better choice in electrical business.
From politics to global events, from social issues to breaking news, Lead Story Prime dives deeper, cuts through the noise, and uncovers the stories that shape your world. Join us every Tuesday at 8 p.m. for Lead Story Prime with me, George Davis, for an hour of incisive analysis, expert interviews, and unparalleled coverage of the issues you care about. Lead Story Prime, your front row seat to the most compelling discussions. Lead Story Prime, where the truth comes first. Only on CVM TV.
One thing is for certain, Danny McClurkin is always working.
the internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winford Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
In a world where innovation meets tradition, agriculture is evolving like never before. From the latest sustainable farming technologies to age-old practices passed down through generation, agriculture is
precious to me.
I love the animals. I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I love working.
Join us right here on CVM TV every Sunday during news at 7 as we explore the people, the science, and the breakthroughs that are shaping the way we grow, eat, and live. You don't want to miss it. This is Farming Forward.
Mama, you're special. Thanks for all you've done for me. Your love is the greatest. I gotta tell you this. Mama, I love you.
Start your engines. Jamaica! Jamaica Auto Show 2025 is here. Get up close with new vehicles, classic cars, race cars, modified street cars, motorcycles, and commercial vehicles from all your favorite brands. The biggest auto show Jamaica has ever seen. Saturday, May 10th and Sunday, May 11th at the National Arena and National Indoor Sports Complex, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Only 1,500 for adults, 500 for children. Children under 6 enter free. Follow at JA Auto Show for details. Jamaica Auto Show 2025. Powered by JBS. Charge and go. Explore, dream, drive.
Right, welcome back to Sunrise. Well, as you can see, the Jamaica Auto Show is going to be, will be Jamaica's premier automotive exhibition, showcasing the latest vehicles, the latest technologies and innovations in the industry. It's going to be held at the National Arena at National Indoor Sports Complex. It's that big, and promises to bring together car enthusiasts, industry professionals, and families for a dynamic weekend. Yes. So joining us to tell us more is the show director of the Jamaica Auto Show, Melissa Tulla, and we have lending acquisition manager at Scotiabank, Rohan Hoylett. How are you doing?
Very well. Happy to be here.
Nice. Well, first of all, I think that this is long in coming. Sometimes you go, I mean, you in going to major shows, maybe not just even auto shows, but abroad, like you think, imagine if this did ever land in Jamaica with the enthusiastic community that we have in Jamaica.
Yes.
I think it's going to be big. Tell me.
Yes. I mean, that's why it's in the name, Jamaica Auto Show. And it is the biggest auto show Jamaica has ever seen. You're right. We've had auto shows before here in Jamaica, but this is the first ever that's going to host all of the major car dealers in Jamaica. We have over 26 auto brands participating. That has never happened before, all in one place. All of them also collaborating. That's a major move. So we're very excited about that. It's very history making.
I know, like with, for instance, other expos like the JMEA Expo, a part of the excitement of pulling people is like the booths. Everybody wants to know, like, because there's something special, innovative happening. Is it going to be that kind of energy where everybody's trying to outdo themselves with the different booths and the different, everybody wants a good section of the arena? Like,
it's so funny because the makeup is hiding the bag. But our team right now, our wonderful team, Main Event is obviously organizing the event with our partner organizers, iPrint and Mystique. All are still at the venue around the clock, and that is what we're managing right now. Healthy competition, great competition, but everybody is showing up and showing out. Our dealers are amazing. We couldn't do this show without them. So we're very proud to host them in this way and build this experience around their brands. Yes.
Melissa mentioned hosting the dealers. She mentioned the experience that would happen. But Rohan, I want to ask you, why did Scotia decide, you know that this car show is something that we want to align with? Tell me about that synergy.
So, Scotiabank prides itself in being the premier financial industry, player in the region, 6 Caribbean countries. We couldn't have done this without partners. Right. And the auto dealers are our great partners. We have done so well with them, and wanted at this premier event, we wanted to support them in a big way with some specials and different offers that we'll have available. So we're looking forward to that, and that's why Scotiabank came on board. We are so happy. We have a nice booth. You mentioned booth earlier. We're going to be on Concourse 1 year, and you come out and see it. You're going to
wait a minute.
Concourse 1. All right.
Did I spill the beans or something?
No. I love it.
That's so excited. The makeup is also hiding. So we were so excited to be a part of this, and auto industry love Scotiabank. Scotiabank love the auto industry. So it was a no-brainer for us to really bring the synergy and make it represent at this event.
I'm not going to even lie. The mention of concourse actually made me go, whoa.
All right.
Because, Melissa, that suggests to me that this is bigger than we can even imagine just from this conversation.
Yes, and I'm not sure if you guys got the site map. I shared it if it's possible to share, but 4 concourses.
Wow.
2 are indoor, 2 are outdoor. We're taking over all of Independence Park. Independence Park is where the National Arena and National Indoor Sports Complex is.
Right.
So we're not joking or being hype when we say it's the biggest auto show Jamaica has ever seen. Funny enough, somebody came yesterday to the recording and they said they read the words the biggest auto show. We said the words the biggest auto show. But when they got into the space and took a tour of the venue, they realized it is the biggest auto show Jamaica has ever seen.
But let's talk logistics then, because like if you're doing something this big, like in terms of, you're going to have a lot of foot traffic.
Yes.
You're going to have a lot of vehicular traffic.
Yes.
It's going to be probably one of the biggest crowds. And I know Jamaican people, they're going to be trying to get tickets at the last minute. But let's talk a little bit about logistics and how you're making it work and how you're bringing in the people.
Right. So firstly, it's an all-day show. 2 days, all weekend. It's 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. So we're going to allow a lot of traffic to come in and flow out throughout the day. We also have parking at the venue, but it's very, very limited. As a matter of fact, we're in the middle of doing some adjustments right now based on the excitement that we're getting from the crowds, the ticket sales that we're experiencing now. We have to make some adjustments to parking. So please stay tuned to JA Auto Show on Instagram for all your updates on parking. That will be released today. But we do have very, very limited parking. So come out early, get your tickets online, Touchstone link. You could also get them at our outlets, Encore 2 and Ribbies in Arden Emirates. And you can get them at the gate as well. But we encourage everyone to get them before.
Get the tickets before you reach down there.
Someone came to the venue yesterday while we were setting up a family to purchase tickets. We had to unfortunately send them to our outlets, but that's the eagerness, that's the excitement. Everybody wants to get their tickets before they run out.
What's going to happen is after the show is finished today, I'm going to start getting calls. Can I get some tickets? I have no tickets. Go on to Touchstone and get your tickets online.
Great is I don't get those calls. I know. Rohan, I want to ask you, you mentioned very briefly that you guys will have your own booth and you will have, some special things happening. Can we get a little prips on some of the potential special offerings, please?
So we will have bundled packages targeting special interest rates, special fees, and of course insurance offers, of course, right? So again, it's a big surprise on the day. We are planning something huge, right? I don't want to even let it out the bag, but one of the things we're going to have like
I actually feel myself sitting forward.
No, but
he seems like a Marvel actor. Trying not to spoil the movie.
Right, we have to, I just have to encourage everyone to come out. As a general course of action, we offer the best financial terms and conditions on all of our financial products, right? In general, but specifically for auto loans, we're going to be turning it up a notch. In general, we're very competitive. I think we're leading in the market in auto loans right now. But for this event, we're going all out. It's like we're starting from scratch. We're saying, look, it's day one. We're going to grow with this event, and of course, grow with our partners. I know how it is with our culture. Jamaican love cars, right?
Yeah.
So we have to be there.
I genuinely feel like if someone is in the process or considering a new purchase right now, wait. Because you might go there and, well, definitely the dealer that you are going to be buying from is going to be there.
Absolutely.
Right.
You might get a deal from the... They might have a special. And then you run over to the finance person who's going to be in the same space. I think... if you're purchasing something right now, I heard Leo saying he wants a car. Leo, just wait. Just wait. Go to the show. Okay, there's the map. Go to the show. Negotiate something, and then run over to Scotia and sort out.
Perfectly said. That's the purpose of the show. We wanted all players in the automotive industry in one space. The brands, the financial institutions. We have over 35 vendors, by the way, products, services, supplies, all supporting the automotive industry. There's entertainment, it's family friendly, there's something for kids as well. So I know that it's on Mother's Day on Sunday. So special, okay, I did the run-off show. Let me be real. I did the run-off show last night. What we're saying is no joke. Prizes, surprises, major giveaways. Major giveaways. I didn't say it. But major giveaways. And it's something that, you know, everybody should come out. There's something for everyone.
Excellent.
Yes.
Again, give us the details on when, where, and how to get tickets and where to follow on socials.
Yes. So when? Saturday, May 10th, Sunday, May 11th, both 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. It's going to be massive, so get your tickets ASAP. Touchstone, Ribbies in Arden Emirates, Encore 2 on Constant Spring Road, and you can also get them at the gate, but of course we're encouraging everybody to do that before. We want to have everybody park safely, so come out early, but also pay attention to JA Auto Show, our Instagram page, for all details, so that you can keep up with all the logistics.
Any parking updates.
Yes.
Pro tip. Gentlemen, get the tickets. Take your wife and your mom and whoever to the auto show. Have conversations. Oh, I'd like to buy you this. I'd like to buy you one of these. And guess what? You enjoy the auto show because you love cars too.
Yes.
It's a win-win.
It's a win-win. You enjoy the cars and you buy her a car. Yay! Everybody wins.
And of course, we couldn't do it without our sponsors. Of
Yes.
course, Jamaica Auto Show title sponsor, powered by JPS Charge and Go. We also have Bert's along with Scotia, Digicel, CIBC, JUTC.
Oh, you have buses on sale too.
Everybody's involved.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yes,
That's
they have
brilliant.
some EV buses. I'm not sure if you guys are aware.
Yes.
EV is
Yes.
also a big thing. So everybody who's interested in the EV models, all major brands, more than I even knew, carry EV models.
I think we're going to be seeing the future of the automotive industry in Jamaica as well.
That's actually really exciting.
Yes.
I'm not going to lie. Very, very exciting.
All right.
Brilliant stuff.
Yes.
All right. Our guests have been Melissa Tulloh, show director of the Jamaica Auto Show, and Rohan Hoylett, lending and acquisition manager at Scotia Bank. All right, so TK is up next with the news. Please stay with us right here on Sunrise.
We needed to raise capital, but our experience with local financial institutions was that they were cautious and slow to act, and interest rates were far too high. We had real concerns about financing our business through outside equity investors and the possibility of interference. Could we get a fair valuation for our business? We had our own ideas about the business and its value. Should I go the traditional route of bank financing, or should I try the Jamaica Stock Exchange? So we made a call and experienced transformation of our business through conversations. I'm John Mafood, CEO of Jamaican Teas, and we're listed on the Jamaica Stock Exchange.
Give us a call today at 876-967-3271 to begin your transformation through conversation. We want to see your company listed on the Jamaica Stock Exchange.
I am just a little girl, but I have big dreams. And one day, all my dreams are going to come true. That's why I'm glad Mommy opened a Surgical Bank Star Savers account for me. It's the best gift she could ever give me. Because one day, I won't be little anymore. And my small savings are going to grow big. I even got my own debit card. Give your child a gift that will grow. Open a Surgical Bank Star Savers account today.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
the time by Hyundai or Hyundai. 5 free payments, 3 years free insurance, or 3 years free petrol bonus is
7 o'clock.
Welcome to Morning News. I'm TK Dawkins. Mayor of Kingston, Andrew Swaby, says the Jamaican child is a promise that must be kept and protected. This as he condemned a myriad of atrocities meted out to children daily in Jamaica, not only in the home but also in schools. He was speaking at the recent Child Month Candlelight Vigil in the Secret Gardens in downtown Kingston.
Etched in stone are the names of thousands of Jamaican children who died in violent and tragic circumstances. Though the monument rests at the Secret Gardens, the only thing secret here is the abuse that many of these victims suffered before their final breath. Kingston's Mayor Andrew Swaby is committing to ending the cycle of abuse and pain.
Every year we gather in this sacred place to reflect and to remember. But more importantly, we recommit ourselves to building a Jamaica where every child feels safe, seen, and supported. So this is not just another calendar event for the KCMC. It is a declaration that the KCMC sees the protection and well-being of our children as priority. That their resilience matter, their voices matter, and that their future is something that we will defend with everything that we have.
He's bolstered by data showing that some 15,000 cases of child abuse were reported in 2022 alone, and that's at least 40 cases per day. In addition to that, the violence in society has been touching their fragile lives and often at the hands of people who should be protecting them. The mayor reminds the promise and potential of every Jamaican child as he shares the candles must spark a fire of change in Jamaicans to speak out against child abuse.
The Jamaican child is not a problem to be managed. The Jamaican child is a promise to be kept, a gift to be nurtured, a life to be protected. So this evening, remember the loved ones we lost. Remember the cries that went unheard, the pain that was hidden behind the smiles. And in their memory, we commit, not just in words, but with actions.
Floral tributes were also made in honor of the fallen, many of whom would have already been adults had they been saved.
And in sports, exciting news for Jamaican track and field fans as 3-time Olympic champion Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is set to compete at the Doha Diamond League next Friday, May 16. The 38-year-old, who withdrew from the Olympic Games Paris 2024 after suffering an injury prior to the start of the women's 100-meter semi-final, opened her season on April 19 with a wind-aided 10.94 seconds, clocking at the Velocity Fest track meet at the National Stadium. Fraser-Pryce will be making the trip to Doha from China, where she will also represent Team Jamaica at the World Relays this Saturday and Sunday. Her appearance in Doha will mark her first Diamond League outing since September 2022, when she clocked a 10.65 to win in Zurich. Champions Jamaica ticked off their second win in the Regional Women's T20 Cricket Championship, crushing Barbados by 62 runs in their fourth-round fixture on Wednesday at the Arnos Vale Complex in St. Vincent. Chasing 150 to win, Barbados were restricted to 87 for 4. Earlier, all-rounder Chanel Henry hit 6 fours and 8 sixes in blasting her way to 100 not out off 49 balls as the Jamaicans posted 149 for 5 from their 20 overs. Henry's ton was the first in this year's tournament.
Can she get 100, Henry? It's in the air, it's long, it's far. It won't go to the ropes, but she picks up 2. And a magnificent display of batting. Fantastic, simply fantastic from Chanel Henry, who paced her innings well to see her picking up a deserved 100 here at the Arnos Vale Sporting Complex.
And that's it for Morning News. Join us again at noon for more from our news and sports desk. I'm TK Dawkins. There's more Sunrise for you after this.
I'm just a little girl, but I have big dreams. And one day, all my dreams are going to come true. That's why I'm glad Mommy opened a Surgical Bank Star Savers account for me. It's the best gift she could ever give me. Because one day, I won't be little anymore. And my small savings are going to grow big. I even got my own debit card. Give your child a gift that will grow. Open a Surgical Bank Star Savers account today.
Millions of people are attacked by harmful mouth bacteria. The root cause of bad breath, gum problems, cavities, plaque, and tartar. That's why Colgate combined the best science and technology in Colgate Total. Unlike others, its superior formula fights bacteria and creates a powerful protective barrier for up to 24 hours to prevent them from coming back. Take control of your oral health with Colgate Total.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yeah. Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
In a world where innovation meets tradition, agriculture is evolving like never before. From the latest sustainable farming technologies to age-old practices passed down through generation, agriculture is
precious to me.
I love the animals. I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I love working.
Join us right here on CVM TV every Sunday during news at 7 as we explore the people, the science, and the breakthroughs that are shaping the way we grow, eat, and live. You don't want to miss it. This is Farming Forward.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
From politics to global events, from social issues to breaking news, Lead Story Prime dives deeper, cuts through the noise, and uncovers the stories that shape your world. Join us every Tuesday at 8 p.m. for Lead Story Prime with me, George Davis, for an hour of incisive analysis, expert interviews, and unparalleled coverage of the issues you care about. Lead Story Prime, your front row seat to the most compelling discussions. Lead Story Prime, where the truth comes first. Only on CVM TV.
Hey you know all the people in your business?
You should take advantage of CVM TV's unbeatable small business advertising package. Trust me.
And get your goods and services in front of your customers today.
For $150,000, you get a high-quality professional commercial.
Plus 20 prime-time commercial spots.
That's massive exposure at a fraction of the cost.
Including on the #1 morning show in Jamaica, Sunrise.
So don't wait. Call us on 658-208-5377 and see your business goals happen right here on CVM Television.
One thing is for certain, Danny McClurkin is always working.
We would go downstairs and eat after every service. Mother Spence would say, "Oh, look at him, that boy's so gravelicious."
If they were doing a biopic about Donnie McClurkin's life,
Lord, it have to be rated R. Sometimes the breaking of us is the making of us. The Bible says, and I'm going to do this without crying. Hold on a second.
Wow.
I hate this. The Bible says.
Take your time, my boss.
The Cut, brought to you by Flow.
Every dream conquered is another dream gained. I land and I fly again like a jet plane. Headed straight in your direction. 'Cause I'm wiser, one step closer. I'm winning 'cause I work so hard. And the music keeps on playing, and the people them I say we are my show tonight. Keep on believing in the power of the feeling. Whatever you want, take a chance. Song in your heart, step in your dance. You got a spark, don't fit the dark, shine your lights
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Every dream conquered is another dream gained. I land and I fly again like a jet plane. Headed straight in your direction. 'Cause I'm wiser, one step closer. I'm winning 'cause I work so hard. And the music keeps on playing, and the people them I say we are my show tonight. Oh, what a feeling! Don't stop dreaming. Keep on believing in the power of the feeling. Whatever you want, take a chance. Song in your heart, step in your dance. You got a spark, don't fit the dark, shine your lights
All right, welcome back to Sunrise. So fresh from his European tour, Romain Virgo is here with us this morning, and he has something very special just for you. Here is Romain performing I Believe.
This is a public appreciation to every mother. Hey, was raising 1, 2, 3, 4 children without the father. I don't know how you do it, I still keep things in order. Hey, like waking them up before the sunrise. Can't see, but I know that you are Christ. You got to go out to hustle, maybe sometime even double. Still find the time to watch over them, even when they don't see trouble. They may not grow up to love you, but you still love them and put them first. Woman, they never know your worth. Woman, they never know your worth. I believe that blessing upon you. Wait on you, and your cup will overflow. I believe that blessing upon you. Wait on you, and your cup will overflow. It's not an easy road, mama. Not everybody knows. I see you carry the big load, mama. I know that God will never let you down. He make you smile anytime you frown. Just keep on, just keep on going. Pain and struggle, I know say no easy for you. It no easy for you, but I pray say the blessing they make them easy for you. They don't know what you're facing. Multiple jobs, them and parenting. Yo, just keep up the grind. May heaven give you peace of mind. Yeah, I believe that blessing now follow you. Wait, sorry for you. And you come for overflow. I believe that blessing now follow you. Yeah, wait, sorry for you. And you come for overflow. Going through it so strong. See you get up every day. Struggle to take care of him. Put food on the table for him. And clothes on our backs to wear. I love you till eternity. Oh, mom. You can depend on me cause I do anything else. I give up my whole life for you. You gave it all. People grow up in no love and no respect for you. You gave them birth. How could they not put you first? Woman, they never know your worth. Woman, they never know your word. I believe that blessing up follow you. Rain is a rain for you, and you come for overflow. I believe that blessing up follow you. Rain is a rain for you, and you come for overflow. I believe that blessing up follow you. Rain is a rain for you, and you come for overflow. I believe that blessing of
Protecting Jamaica's borders is a key priority for the Jamaica Customs Agency. The JCA will remain vigilant and resolute in effectively fulfilling this mandate. The Time brought to you by the Jamaica Customs Agency.
From me yai there me knee, Mummy used to always remind me of those good old Jamaican proverbs to keep me wise. Proverbs like, what goat do? Kid follow. Good friend, better than pocket money. And if you can't catch Quaco, you catch him short. Just like the Proverbs, Bosco Oats is ingrained in Jamaica.
Sunshine snacks, cheese post. Grab a sunshine, grab a cheese post. We a crunch on a cheese post. Daddy nickel pick, grab a cheese post. Sunshine snacks, cheese post. Grab a sunshine snack, cheese post. Some cheese in every bite, flavor in every crunch. Extra cheese, if you love it so much. Love cheese in every bite. Grab a sunshine, grab a cheese post. We a crunch on a cheese post. Daddy nickel pick, grab a cheese post. Sunshine snacks, cheese post. Flavor in every crunch. Grab a sunshine snacks, cheese post today. Enough cheese, no flavor.
Surprise, I have your favorite. Come, hurry. Quick. Hey. How you doing?
Babe, I'm a pure ginger beer. What do you mean?
Boss, me only coming for one thing.
No!
After all them years, you give me pure ginger beer.
From me yai there me knee, Mummy used to always remind me of those good old Jamaican proverbs to keep me wise. Proverbs like, what goat do? Kid follow. Good friend, better than pocket money. And if you can't catch Quaco, you catch him short. Just like the Proverbs, Bosco Oats is ingrained in Jamaica.
And feet with a smile by me older man cheek. Cause mama love will bring us through darkness. And when my father got left eye, mama cried and so heartless. She's standing by my side, time hard but regardless, mama love will be there.
All right, glad to have you back here with us. I believe, and I believe that it's going to be a great Mother's Day this Sunday. And you've seen our set today. I might be wondering, where can you get something like this? You want to maybe do something for your mom this Mother's Day? Well, look no further, because we have all the details and more for you with the Chief Curator of SKAE Events Management, Shanna K. Pottinger, who is here to break down the thought process, the ideas, the themes that you can explore to pamper your mother. Morning, Shanna. How are you?
Finished.
Oh gosh.
You've been busy. I can imagine you've been really busy.
It's been non-stop since Wednesday.
Well, we give thanks. We give thanks. It's a blessing. For those who don't know, run us through the full gamut of what SKE Events does.
Okay, so we curate weddings, birthday parties, baby showers, a little of corporate events, but our touch mainly adds value to like things that are personal to persons and to our clients.
When you say personal, because everybody's event is different. Everybody's baby shower is slightly different. Everybody's wedding is slightly different because they try to make it theirs, even if they see you do something somewhere else. Like, what's your process? Because like, that's what I'm curious about. Like when you sit with them, you have a meeting, you make notes. Tell me, let us into your process.
So the consultations can be informal and they can be formal. So it takes you maybe 3 to 5 seconds to get to know your guests. So after that 5 seconds within that call or that face-to-face, you get to understand who that person is.
That person is serious.
Yeah, man.
That person is joking.
Yeah, man. So if the person is serious, you know, okay, pen to paper, rather. So you know if the person, if that person is just like free-spirited, okay, Shanake, just do what you have to do, then know you're in my league. And then from there onwards. So you have to understand your client based on that first contact. And making it personal too is that I try not to spread myself too wide because I have to speak with you. I have to do that consultation. And it doesn't make any sense for me to have a third party in order to communicate that because you lose something from the client. So understanding, then it helps you to curate something right away to say, okay, you know, she's a pinky girl, or you know, she kind of boyish, she don't want nothing too fussy, or this one is over elaborate or something like that. So that's how I normally do it.
We have Mother's Day coming up. You've done a beautiful set for us this morning. If persons are looking on and saying, I never really get to it yet, I don't really have a plan for Mother's Day, can they still contact you for you to come in and set up a beautiful dinner scape, let's say, for mom?
So while we are booked, the good thing about it is that we have slots available for persons that are last minute. And you know the typical Jamaican last minute, right around the corner. Like, I want this right now. I mean, it can't work. Please, it's all right, no problem. I will make it work. So it happens all the time.
Because the truth is that sometimes the mothers can be difficult. Sometimes them no want nothing, no, low key this year, low key. And then on Thursday, they say, all right, maybe a few people could come over. Then you're like, no, you have to go call Shanake for work magic.
But that is why you have Shanake.
Yeah, man, right, so.
So, I mean, what about working in small spaces? Because, like, is it possible to make even your little small yard where you have, or your little backyard space where you have, into something beautiful and elaborate?
Of course. Well, the good thing about it, Dennis, you know this. But yes, we do. So it really doesn't matter where you are what we normally do is try to find a balance or strike a balance to ensure that we maximize on the client's wants. So even if the space is small, sometimes they're not looking into another section that they may have at home or another place or whichever it is. And I'm saying, you know, that space can work. And sometimes the vision you have and how you see things ahead or whichever it is, they're not seeing what you're seeing. So sometimes you have to either draw it and explain to them, and then they say, oh, you know, I never know, so that could work. I would just run with it.
So I know we were speaking a bit about mums, but outside of this weekend celebration, you told us in the beginning that you run the full gamut of events, right? So we're talking about from birthdays to showers to name it. Typically, I know you said somebody can call you today to get something for Sunday, but if somebody's saying, oh, I have an event in a few months' time, walk me through what they do in terms of connecting with you. How do they connect with you? And walk me through that process.
Okay, so we have a US contact, which is 631-830-8856, and we have our Jamaican contact, which is 876-790-0769. Our email address is skeevents@gmail.com, and events with an S, remember, S. And we're also reachable on Instagram and Facebook at SK Events and Weddings.
So they initiate the process there, and you take them through the period of consultation to figure out what they want.
Correct.
All right, sounds great. Well, if this is what you need, well then this is who you need. Thank you very much to Shanna K. Pottinger, Chief Curator of SK Events Management, stopping by and zhuzhing up the studio. In the immortal words
Can you
of
spell
James.
it? Spell zhuzh.
You taught me how to spell it, I just don't
And
remember.
you don't remember
it's
what's
not that.
It's not
it's
that.
not that what's there, but
Come on, student. Work on it. Please stay with us. There's a lot more sunrise coming to you after this break with more zhuzhing. Right, Dennis?
Yes, zhuzh up the break.
Spell.
Zhuzh.
Kicks off its Mother's Day celebration in style. You can't afford to miss fresh, cool, fabulous looks of the season at prices you won't believe. Because, Mom, you're worth it. Emmanuel Boutique Mother's Day store-wide clearance sale. Visit them today at shop number 4 Village Plaza. Telephone 876-754-9158.
The doctors and nurses here at Bustamante Hospital took care of me.
At Noel Holmes Hospital, we see hope every day.
And the work of STAR is about collaborating at the community level to bring about social and economic transformation.
Together, we can invest in safer and more empowered spaces for every Jamaican to thrive. Join us.
Every day starts with care. Care that's always close. Supermed Family of Pharmacies is where you go for everything you need. From your morning routine to life's biggest moments. Supermed Family of Pharmacies is always by your side. Whether it's prescriptions or household essentials, trust the care that's close to home. Super happy, super healthy, Supermed.
One thing is for certain, Danny McClurkin is always working.
We would go downstairs and eat after every service. Mother Spence would say, "Oh, look at him. That boy's so gravelicious."
If they were doing a biopic about Danny McClurkin's life,
Lord, it'd have to be rated R. Sometimes the breaking of us is the making of us. The Bible says, and I'm going to do this without crying. Hold on a second.
Wow.
I hate this. The Bible says.
Take your time, my boss.
The Cut. Brought to you by Flow.
From politics to global events, from social issues to breaking news, Lead Story Prime dives deeper, cuts through the noise, and uncovers the stories that shape your world. Join us every Tuesday at 8 p.m. for Lead Story Prime with me, George Davis, for an hour of incisive analysis, expert interviews, and unparalleled coverage of the issues you care about. Lead Story Prime, your front row seat to the most compelling discussions. Lead Story Prime, where the truth comes first. Only on CVM TV.
Longer days never make her sad. Oh God, give her everlasting breath to enjoy my success. Watch the road where she tread.
All right, now Romaine Virgo has been in studio bringing the vibe, and now it's time to turn the spotlight on mothers with a premium live show at Hope Gardens on Mother's Day. The showcase, dubbed Romaine and Friends Live, is going to feature Romaine Virgo as the headliner, of course, joined by several other outstanding artists. He joins us to tell us all about it. Romaine Virgo, welcome,
Good
sir.
morning.
Thanks.
Actually, I don't think you can say that to Romaine. I think you have to bonjour.
Yeah.
And you have to
It depends on which country he's been
fresh
recently.
from Europe, so.
That's the thing, like,
You see, you go to so many different countries. You learn something today. Tomorrow you go somewhere else. It's like you forget what yesterday.
Just say croissant.
Oh God! But what is the touring life like? You know.
It's just hotel rooms and venues. To be honest, if I'm gonna be honest about it, a lot of people talk about, hey, I'm in Europe and they're going to different places. Yes, we do go to different places, but you really and truly just a hotel room and the venues because you're there to work. Especially this last one that we did. But it's beautiful. Sometimes you drive around and you see some nice scenery through your bus window and thing. But outside of that, it's like, I feel like to enjoy Europe, you have to probably have some days off in between or take some time off after.
When, before you went to Europe, you announced and you said, I'm doing one show this year in Jamaica, Mr. Rooks. Tell me the choice you made about doing this show and why this was the show that you wanted to do.
Well, before this show, it was two, because Nico management was talking to me and he was saying, okay, so we're doing Reggae Sunfest this year, and I was saying, okay, and we're doing Mother's Day, so we're doing 2 shows this year. And then I guess that didn't work out, and then so there was more, like, I need to do this show then, and put my all in it. And so this is the reason why we're doing it. And if you remember last year, during our tour of the Gentleman album, we did a concert which was like a Ramin Virgo and Friends on Father's Day. And so that kind of, I would say, that tour kind of birthed this idea of doing something for mothers this year. And so, yeah.
And you have, the good thing is that you have lots of Mother's Day songs.
Yeah, true.
Tell me about where that comes from. I mean, like we can pull a Mother's Day list from Ramin Virgo very easily.
Yeah, I mean, when you grow up the way I grew up, with the mother around, like single parent family, it's easy because then you just write about your life. And so no matter how you try to say, hey, all right, I already have a mother's song already, you just find your way back there, because, as you go and you grow in music, you realize that, in staying true to yourself and just being real with life itself, you're going to end up talking about your story. And so, in every song, even if it's not a mother's song, you'll hear something that has to do with, how I was raised and so on.
How she feel about that when she hear
she have to feel proud. She don't have no choice. I mean, it was tough growing up, and to be where I'm at today, I know, it's a blessing first of all, but I know that she must feel good knowing that she did everything that she could to get me to this point.
What's interesting is when you're talking about the show just now, you said try and put on a Romain, you don't try. Let's just keep it all the way real. We love a humble king, but let's just call the spade a spade. You do an excellent performance. And you've, I think, at this point now, people have come to know and come to expect that Romain is going to give everything. It's going to be a show. Yeah. Talk to me a little bit about where how you come to life when you get on stage, because you transform.
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. A lot of people would say, yo, you just calm and easy before show, and then when I get on stage, it's like a different thing.
Yeah.
I feel like it has everything to do with the music and the message behind it too, because now it's not just about doing it, but it's showing people your heart. It's like opening up, being vulnerable about every single thing that you're doing on stage. It's not just about, it's a big song, so you just go and sing it. I want to give people more. It's always in my head to, like give a little bit extra.
Yeah.
Because the record is one thing, but if you can't add anything to the record as an artist, to me, I feel like, that's something to work on.
I think a good example of that is the cover of Adele's song. I think there's only you could have done Adele song.
Nobody can remember the original again.
You won. I think that's an achievement in its own right. Yeah. But tell me a little bit about, one of the things I love is you and your team.
Yes.
The synergy with you and your backup singers and the band. There's just something about it that's very organic. It's not forced.
Yes.
Tell us about that relationship.
I feel like I have some of the realest people around. It starts from, Nico, all the way down to, everybody in the band. And so, when you have people who love what they do and they put the music first and everything come together. You know, sometimes we have moments where, we disagree, but we don't make that be the forefront of everything. The music comes first at all times, and I feel like when you have that in the midst of everything that you're doing, then the bond is even realer. And we're not afraid to call out each other and anything that we feel like. Even if it's me, like I'm open to anybody from the band, say, yo, singer, no, you shouldn't do that. Or that what you choose to do on stage, you shouldn't do that. Whatever it is, I'm always open and willing to listen, and because I feel like we learn from each other, no matter how old we're getting.
You mentioned being willing to listen and being open. How open are you to calling a spade a spade? Open, great, all right. When you're on tour, who is the first person that have to go and find Jamaican food to eat? Call them name. Who is it?
Oh, Makiri, him not there. But Makiri, him love him Jamaican food. And that is something like even me take a while to break it from. I mean, everywhere I go, I say, yo, like, no Jamaican chef not near. So over time, I have to give thanks for just, everybody just being willing and open to say, yo, try things. Even Nico is a man who say, bro, just try it. And then the moment you try something, I say, yo.
What's the craziest thing Nico ever tell you to try?
Well, he never tell me to try, but I see them try a thing named frog leg already. It look good like in the plate, and when it like even before it's prepared, it look good, and then when it come out, I said, jeez, I should I get this? But me not so brave yet, like me tell them something, I take my time and we get
warm up to you.
I'm like, I get going on it already.
Hey, I have the interview here. What are you doing? But also we listen and we don't judge. Yes, I've tried it.
It named Romain Virgo and friends. Tell us a little bit about the friends who might be gracing the stage.
Okay, so I don't know if I can outdo this show. Last year, I have to go back to last year each time. When we did the Father's Day event, some of the names that people weren't expecting. When people like Protege and Jesse walk on stage, when Saska walk out, when Chris walk out on stage, when Mr. Beres Hammond walk on stage, it was just, mind-blowing for everybody that was there because they weren't expecting it.
Right.
And it's the same or even more this year because, outside of Janine Mills and Tori Latour and Savannah and Mortimer, which I put on the flyers and have them, they're performing before I go on stage. I have 6 of the biggest names in reggae music that are going to come on stage.
Wow.
And it would be a pity if you're here and can attend the show and don't get to see something like this because I feel like it's just growing and getting better, and it's good when you find friends who are willing to come on board and see a vision and want to make, especially this moment for mothers, just want them to feel good, and so I can't call any other names right now, but it's like people are going to watch the highlights and be like, wow, I wished I go there if they don't get to come.
Well, the good thing is you're telling them from now. So in other words, don't wait on the highlight reel because Romain said you're gonna feel our way.
No, man.
If you look at the highlight reel, so it's better you're in person and you can turn to your friend with the highlight reel and say I was there. Exactly.
No, man, it's going to be beautiful. So they can get tickets at Fontana Pharmacy in Waterloo and Barbican, and also Fesco gas station in Brayton Portmore, and from Head to Fleek to Balmoral Avenue. Yes.
All right.
What's the date?
The date is May 11th. This Sunday coming.
Where is the venue?
It's at Hope Garden. Because I think about something I want to do. I have something for you.
For me?
Yes. And it's for Mother's Day. I don't want to forget. So, made me think about that. Yes, but the date... See it now? Yes. So the date is May 11th, this Sunday, Mother's Day, and it's at Hope Gardens, Palm Avenue, Hope Gardens. Yes. So
what time we need to get there for?
The gates open at 5.
So you'll be there at 4:45.
I would encourage everybody to really and truly just come out as early as possible because you don't want to be in traffic when Mortimer is on stage.
Exactly.
Like you don't want to miss that, and then you don't want to be in traffic when I'm on stage and I call on my first guest, which is, I can't say. Anyways.
I think I know who it is.
You know who?
No.
Okay. This is yours. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you, Romain.
And I hope you enjoy it.
I know I will. I appreciate you.
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate my 10 passes.
Hey, now they're going to be calling you after the show.
Don't call me. Don't call me. It's allocated. It's allocated for Suzanne. I appreciate you so much. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to what you're going to do here today, but more importantly, I know Sunday is going to be extra special. It's going to be
amazing.
Indeed.
You're great. Our very special guest this morning is recording artist Romaine Virgo, who will be performing for us live. Of course, obviously. As a matter of fact, we don't need no more show after this. So give me Romaine show. Please stick and stay. He'll be right here after the break, so don't go anywhere.
So I just a go and pray for longer days, never make her sad. Oh God, give her
Miss your share from the NWC's bucket full of goodies? Don't worry. The debt amnesty package has been extended for another 2 months. From now until May 31, you could benefit from debt write-offs. To find out if you qualify for benefits under the amnesty package, don't delay. Let's hear from you today. Dial 888-225-5692 or 888-call NWC. The NWC Debt Amnesty, a part of our bucket full of goodies.
For all your electrical needs, visit ABC Electrical Sales. We've got everything. Stocking top brands like CNCs, Philips, and Allen Bradley. We guarantee quality and reliability. Shop with us and save with even free island-wide delivery. Conditions apply. Visit us at Shop 8 Hagley Park Plaza, Kingston 10. Call 876-754-3714-5 or 876-754-3825-8. ABC Electrical Sales, for a better choice in electrical business.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's a live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yeah. Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
Morning, folks. Well, if you are in the mood for a good early morning pick-me-up to get your morning going, you're in the right place. Here is Romaine Virgo performing Good Woman.
Yeah. Listen, she kissed me first thing in the morning. Then she said, baby, have a good day. She know you found me, she calling. Tell me what more can I say? She's like, I want 100 million. I found a good woman. I found a good woman. Like I want 100 million. I got a good woman. I got a good woman. She's the full package, everything I need. Baby, I am lucky cause I can't believe more of everything that's guaranteed. Watch how she walk. She's got that attitude, that's her style. It gives me the feels. Change your mood with her smile. Oh, this can't be real. Like I want 100 million. I want a good woman. I want a good woman. Like I want 100 million. Can't believe the way how she got me still. Each and every day I feel the thrill. Even bad days she finds a will to take good care of me. And she's loyal, royal. To the end of the world she'll go. I'm so shook, I'm hooked. She don't even know. Like I want 100 million. I found a good woman. I found a good woman. What more can I say? Hey.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winford Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Hey you know all the people in your business?
You should take advantage of CVM TV's unbeatable small business advertising package. Trust me.
And get your goods and services in front of your customers today.
For $150,000, you get a high-quality professional commercial.
Plus 20 prime-time commercial spots.
That's massive exposure at a fraction of the cost.
Including on the #1 morning show in Jamaica, Sunrise.
So don't wait. Call us on 658-208-5377 and see your business goals happen right here on CVM Television.
This is the Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. Search for its breeding sites and destroy them.
A message from the Ministry of Health.
One thing is for certain, Danny McClurkin is always working. We would go downstairs and eat after every service. Mother Spence would say, "Oh, look at him, that boy's so gravelicious." If they were doing a biopic about Danny McClurkin's life, Lord, it'd have to be rated R. Sometimes the breaking of us is the making of us. The Bible says, and I'm going to do this without crying. Hold on a second. Wow. I hate this. The Bible says. Take your time, my boss.
The Cut, brought to you by Flow.
Where would I be, Lord? Where would I be? Where would I be without my mama? Mommy, me love you, there's nothing I'd put above you.
No host, All right, welcome back to Sunrise. So every mom deserves to feel confident, celebrated, and appreciated. So in this special edition of Styling It, 3 lucky mothers from the Sunrise community received the ultimate hookup with our resident stylist, Jane Michelle, for a Sunrise Mummy Makeover. And obviously this is coming just in time for Mother's Day. So Jane will guide us through to highlight our lovely mothers before and after their styles. And obviously we're going to also reveal the makeover looks. Lord, me love this. Me love them something here, you know, Jane. Woo! Also, we're going to get a quick reaction from their daughters who nominated them and are yet to see them, yeah? Very exciting. Jane, good morning.
Good morning, gorgeous.
How you doing?
I'm wonderful, thank you. It's also a pleasure being here.
It's my pleasure to be here with you, styled by Jane Michelle.
Of course, darling.
Too funny. So, Jane, tell me why this idea even came to be. What was the importance of doing this sort of makeover Styling It edition?
Okay, well, I can speak for my own mom. I see how hard she works. I see how tired she is in the evenings. I see that she doesn't get the chance sometimes to really fix up herself. Sometimes I have to say, Mommy, no man, do your hair, do this, do that, you understand?
Yeah.
And I thought it was important for not just her, but for other moms to feel special on that day.
Yeah.
And hence the reason the entire Glam Squad, including Jermaine and Renee here, and the boutiques, we all came together to make over the mummies.
All right, I love this. I think this is wonderful. There's something that happens when someone feels pampered.
Yes.
And there's something that happens when someone feels like they look good.
And can I say to you, the minute the moms start trying on the outfits, you can see the light on their faces, like glow, like Miss Walker, Janice, like everybody will start glowing. I'm like, okay, Sandra, okay.
It's funny that you mentioned Miss Walker, because when she came in this morning and came in the doorway, before she even get dolled up, Miss Walker was talking about how fabulous her hair feel and how she not even crush it up when she sleep.
And she was all smiles.
Listen, it's wonderful to see how good it makes them feel.
True.
Let us know. We're seeing on screen here that the ladies, visited the boutique. Walk me through what happened, Jane. What are the steps?
Let me just first say a big thank you to Fabulous Trends, Emmanuel Boutique, as well as Shop Cocobello, because they really help to make the moms look wonderful. Here we have Janice walking through, trying on different fits. We also had Sandra trying on different pieces. And basically we tried to make sure whatever outfit they selected flattered their body the most. You understand? Yeah. So, for example, Janice, right? Janice has a foot injury, right? So we didn't want to place her in a dress. She feels more comfortable in her pants. So we went for a nice linen palazzo, and the bright pink color really, it was like transformation.
You know what, Jane? There's no need to even talk about it. So this is the before on screen. This is Janice on screen.
This is Mommy Janice.
Take her in. Janice, I'm going to ask you to join us on set. Make your way on in. Come on through, Janice. Come on through.
Come on through, Janice. Miss Fabulous.
Oh, fabulous.
So Janice is wearing Shop Cocobello, and I paired her outfit with earrings from Fabulous Trends, and this bag is also Shop Cocobello. Turn around, Janice.
Spin, turn the other way. Right there.
Stay right there, Janice. Stay right there. And what I did, I decided to color block the outfit. So instead of going for the regular black or brown bag, I decided to do a pop of blue. She's spring ready and fabulous. And Ten's Beauty Palace came out on the hair.
Fabulous.
Listen, Janice, really looking good. And of course, CVM's Makeup Glam Squad,
Can we bring up Janice's before again, please, and just get a shot with her in this after, because this is an absolutely beautiful transformation. Janice, give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. You feeling good? Show me a thumbs up. All right. Nice. Awesome.
Janice is like a rich auntie right now. Totally fabulous. Fabulous.
For sure. Awesome. All right. So Janice is going to make way now. Who is
for
coming
our
up?
next mommy, Sandra. Sandra is going to make her way.
Do we have Sandra's before as well? Can we bring up Sandra's before? Let's see.
Sandra,
all right, there is Sandra.
Yeah, Sandra is an absolute sweetheart. And can I tell her, she know what she want to wear? She's like, Jane, I want an A-line dress. So come on in, Sandra. So here's the thing about Sandra now, right?
Very nice.
Yeah, she's fabulous, and she knows exactly what she wants. She actually said to me, Jane, I'm very petite, and I know the feeling, Sandra. Stay right there. I know the feeling. When you're petite, you want to wear pieces that, accentuate your figure, so to speak.
Yes.
So I decided on this red dress that works so well with her undertone, as well as patent leather, kitten heels, as you can see, and her little purse, and Tisha's Beauty Place did the hair, right? So, and she makes sure, she tell me she want her face look full out, Jane. So, hairstyle and things. So that's Mommy Sandra for you.
Mommy Sandra, it's the belt for me. What waist?
Right. And this fabulous red dress is from Fabulous Trends. Looking great, Mommy.
Thank you so much, Miss Sandra. I appreciate you. And then we have Miss Walker. Can we bring up the photos on screen for her before? Here's Miss Walker. Miss Walker is our resident beloved right here with us at CVM.
Yes, come on out, Miss Walker.
And Miss Walker, please come on out. Let us see your reveal.
Transformation.
Wow.
Listen, Miss Walker can get married again.
Hey.
You are so fabulous, darling. So let me tell you about Miss Walker's dress now, right? Miss Walker is a lady that wears pants every day. She's a pants and t-shirt, and I'm like, listen, we're not doing no pants, we're not doing no palazzo. You need a dress, right? Something that's going to flatter you, make you feel beautiful. We're still in the spring fever, so we went for this nice beige with floral elements on it, nice gold purse, earrings, and again, Ten's Beauty Palace came out on the hair. Just absolutely fabulous.
Miss Walker tell me that she sleep proper upright last night because she love her hair so much and she not gonna crush it up.
And here's what I love about Emmanuel Boutique, right? They styled her from head to toe. Earrings, shoe, and dress. So shout out to Emmanuel Boutique for that. Absolutely stunning, Miss Walker.
Miss Walker, you look fabulous. I'm not going to lie. I'm actually a little teary-eyed. It is lovely to see you beaming and coming off so happy. I'm very happy for you. You look lovely, Miss Walker.
Yes, absolutely stunning. I would see her every day, and then Miss Walker just come up. No, you need to take the day off, darling.
Miss Walker, let me tell you what you need to do. Today is the day. You see the aisleway outside. You better walk up and down that aisleway today.
That is it. That is it. We're gonna have a fashion show.
We're gonna have the other ladies join. Please come in here and join Miss Walker. Miss Walker, you can stay. Have the ladies join. Jane,
come around here, Sandra.
Let us talk again, just very briefly, as we, have the ladies on their final look. A transformation like this. We're celebrating moms, but you can just look at them and you see it.
They're beaming.
How important is something like this?
It is important in terms of rejuvenating their spirit.
Yes.
You understand, re-energizing their femininity.
Yes.
These things are important for women. So I would encourage, like, everyone, get your mom a makeover, a nice outfit if you need a stylist. Whatever it is, just makes you feel good.
Yeah.
It's Mother's Day. No matter how your mama did treat you in the past or whatever, forgive her, makes you feel wonderful on that day. Right? Yeah.
So
Beautiful.
ladies, are we going for brunch? Thursday brunch? Is that what's happening? Miss Walker, you laugh, Okay, no problem. Mimosas on a Thursday morning. So
that is it. That is
excellent.
it. Thank you, ladies.
We do have some gifts for the ladies. Don't go anywhere. Dennis is coming in with a nice little something. There you go.
This is wonderful.
There you go.
Lovely. Just lovely.
Miss Walker.
This was all made possible courtesy, of course, of our sponsors, Coco Bella, Fabulous Trends, Emmanuel
lovely.
Boutique, Ten's Beauty Palace, Tisha's Beauty Salon, who styled Sandra's locks as well. And of course, a special thank you to Nardine Beauty and Ayrton's, who provided the gift baskets.
And let's not forget our resident makeup artists, Jermaine and Renee, who did a wonderful job with the ladies.
And you know what? Since you're not going to say it, and our resident stylist, Jane Michelle, for pulling it all together. Jane, it's a brilliant idea.
Thank you so
well
very
done,
much.
my girl.
High five. Thank you,
I'm G that. All right, this was absolutely amazing. You've honestly never seen a sunrise quite like this. And I love when we can say that and really mean it. We've not done this before. This is wonderful. My heart is full.
Yes,
I'm so happy for you ladies. Brunch on me.
Yes.
Just kidding, on Dennis. More Mother's Day celebration right after the break. Stay with us here on Sunrise. We're so calm.
No, I have to call you back. I'll call you back a little later, shortly. All right, good.
Mama, where would I be, Lord? Where would I be? Where would I be without my mama?
From social issues to breaking news, Lead Story Prime dives deeper, cuts through the noise, and uncovers the stories that shape your world. Join us every Tuesday at 8 p.m. for Lead Story Prime with me, George Davis, for an hour of incisive analysis, expert interviews, and unparalleled coverage of the issues you care about. Lead Story Prime, your front row seat to the most compelling discussions. Lead Story Prime, where the truth comes first. Only on CVM TV.
One thing is for certain, Danny McClurkin is always working. We would go downstairs and eat after every service. Mother Spence would say, "Oh, look at him, that boy's so gravelicious."
If they were doing a biopic about Danny McClurkin's life,
Lord, it'd have to be rated R. Sometimes the breaking of us is the making of us. The Bible says, and I'm going to do this without crying. Hold on a second.
Wow.
I hate this. The Bible says.
Take your time, my boss.
The Cut, brought to you by Flow.
today in Sunrise. But please remember, big news for the football fans.
Yes.
And non-football fans. No, man, everybody a football fan. The CASAFA Championship League semi-finals and finals will be live right here on CVM Television. So please catch all the action from the semi-finals this weekend, starting with the big showdown this Friday where Olympic Gardens FC will face off with the mighty JDF FC. Showtime is 8:20 p.m.
Yes.
See the action live right here, only on CVM TV.
All right, and remember you can head on over to our YouTube channel at CVM TV to rewatch your favorite segments and all the fun stuff in between. We're on our social media platforms on Instagram at Sunrise CVM. Leo has got you covered there. Right. That was all made possible courtesy of our sponsors. Cocobella, Fabulous Trends. Big up to all the people. Emmanuel Boutique, Tens Beauty Palace, Tisha's Beauty Salon, who styled the locks, and all the people who made this show special this morning for our moms. Thank you so much. Thank you very much to Skay Events for the set. Trust me, it's going to be awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here is the one and only, the incomparable Romain Virgo with a stellar performance to wrap the show. Take it away, Romain.
To our moms, we just want you all to know we love you, Yeah. Listen. When it's all played out and I'm old and gray, nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. Yes, I've made mistakes and I'm made
Trust Hawkeye's Total Connect. Hawkeye, securing what matters most.
Time by Hawkeye is 8.
There's been quite the controversy over the Jamaica Teaching Council bill ever since the Senate passed it in the upper house, sending it on to the lower house, the House of Representatives, for passage as it makes its final way through the legislative process to become law. The Jamaica Teachers Association, they even had a press conference to affirm that they do not like what's in this bill. They say it is an injustice given what educators are likely to face given the provisions of the bill. The opposition, PNP, they've also had things to say about the bill, and they've outlined a list of things they say need to change before this bill goes further through the legislative legwork. I'm going to discuss the JTC bill today with the opposition spokesman on education, Senator Damian Crawford, and the man representing the National Parent Teacher Association of Jamaica. It's Lead Story Prime on this Tuesday. Now, as we're going to show you not too long from now, the JTC bill has been about 21 years in the making. The idea first floated about 2004 and articulated into a plan of action to get the JTC bill done. And over those 21 years, we've had many a falls down where the tabling of the bill in the Parliament was concerned. It was finally tabled it was finally tabled in February this year. The Senate passed it recently, a few weeks ago in late April, and here we are now waiting on it to go through to the House of Representatives. But not so fast, say the JTA, because they have fundamental problems with the bill, and they say that, look, these problems that they're highlighting now are not new. The parliamentary opposition also has cause to tell the government to pause and to go back to the drawing board with something that has been gestating for over 2 decades. But in case you came in late, you don't know what the brouhaha is all about, we have this prepared for you.
After more than 2 decades of discussions, debates, and redrafting, the Jamaica Teaching Council bill is finally close to becoming law. But not everyone is happy with the current version of the bill. 2 weeks ago in the Senate, Minister of Education Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon described it as a major step forward in professionalizing the teaching sector. The bill, which is 99 pages long, would change